they began to cry out and lift up their eyes to the Holy One, blessed be he, as it says. And it came to pass in the course of those many days that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of their bondage, and they cried out. Exodus chapter 2, verse 23. And immediately we hear in verse 24, the very next verse, the rabbis know this stuff by heart. And immediately, and God heard their groaning. They cry out and God responds. So what do we hear about the Father here? We hear about fathers sometimes allow difficulty to come into the lives of their children. Again, they give them a little bit of rope, a little bit of line, so that they experience the way of the world. They experience both the difficulties and the blessings that this life affords. And so fathers will not, good fathers will not shield their children from everything that's difficult, everything that's a struggle, everything that might bring a little bit of inconvenience or discomfort. But a good father will allow a certain amount of that as a training ground for their children to appreciate better times, to appreciate what we do have. Indeed, all kinds of good things come into our lives as the result of difficult times that our Heavenly Father will allow as a knowing, as a good, a loving Heavenly Father. Sometimes it's simply to demonstrate our need for Him, that He will allow us to paint ourselves into the proverbial corner and will then offer opportunity for rescue, to help us to understand that we cannot be entirely self-reliant. We need to be instead God-reliant. Another reason why godly, good fathers will allow difficulty into the lives of their children is to provide an opportunity for us to respond appropriately. I realize that I need you. I want you involved in my life. I am incapable of bringing about my own rescue. I need rescue to come from outside, to invade my life and to change my situation. I am in need of the intervention of my Heavenly Father. Another is that a father who allows difficulty into a child's life is going to stand by at the ready, just like the parable of the lost son. He's looking down the road. He's just waiting for an opportunity where he can, at the maximum, at the optimum time, he can intervene in the life of that child and bring rescue. All of these things illustrate the characteristic of a good earthly father, but they're also illustrative of a wonderful heavenly Father.